Pain changes people, not for a moment, but forever. Pain changes people. And many people do not know that they are being changed by pain to become wicked and unnecessarily cruel to other people. I'm not saying this to sound too deep. I'm saying this because I've watched pain rebuild human beings from the inside out. I'm saying it because I've lived it. I've lived inside of it and grown. And I've watched what it does to the human psychology, to the human mind. Pain. See, nothing transforms a person like pain. Not age, not advice, not experience, but pain. And this is the part people don't like talking about. Most of the cruelty you see in the world today, the cruelty you see in people today, is simply unprocessed pain wearing a tough face. A lot of the wickedness you see in people today is just pain that never healed. People who hurt others without conscience are often the product of damage, not darkness. Most people are good when they came to the world. They became wicked by simply associating with influence of pain or being caused pain. People who hurt others are mostly the product of their own wounds, unhealed wounds. But here is the truth. Being a product of pain doesn't mean it must be a reflection of what it is. Pain gives you two roads: transform or transfer. And life will force you to choose, right? If you choose transformation, your pain becomes fuel. If you choose transfer, your pain becomes revenge. That is the reason why you see people, once after pain, they go after revenge immediately. Now listen, let me make this very relatable and real. Imagine a woman who trusted a man with everything: her heart, her future, her body, her dreams, and out of nowhere, he betrays her. Even most times, they even abandon the girl or the lady while carrying a child. That's wickedness, right? Now, people will say, forgive them. Most times, we want to forgive these people, but there is something about pain that doesn't really allow us to forgive those people. So when people say forgive them, people do not understand the kind of wound that breaks a woman's soul or anybody's soul. They don't understand the kind of betrayal that shakes your destiny or your identity. But here is a bigger and deeper truth. The first step is not forgiving the person or forgiving him. The first step is forgiving yourself. If you want to forgive these people that actually hurt us, it's not always easy. So the first step, I always have this template and format for it. The first step is not forgiving them. The first step is forgiving yourself for lowering your standards to let a man or to let a woman like that into your life in the first place. You made a mistake, so forgive yourself. You love yourself enough. Forgive yourself for ever meeting these people. Because when your conscience is sincere, you know when you deserve a hurt or not. You know when you deserve such pain or not. You know your heart was clean. You know your intentions were pure. So instead of forcing yourself to forgive the one who betrayed you, start by forgiving yourself for not seeing the signs early enough, for loving the wrong person, for trusting the wrong voice. Forgiving too much to someone who deserved nothing. And when you forgive yourself, trust me, you immediately break the cycle that wants to repeat throughout your life. You rise, you heal, you transform. Nothing transforms like pain. I am a product of that. And most importantly, once you do this, you will never settle for such idiot again, ever again. That is the reason why you need to transmute pain. But once you start revenging, you will meet this kind of people again and again. This is how pain changes you for the better. Before you react to pain, ask yourself this very one question. Do I truly deserve this that is happening to me? By the virtue of conscience existing in us, we know if we truly deserve it. And if you're a wicked person, you hurt people, you know. Because if you're honest, your conscience will always know. And when pain hits you, the pains that you don't deserve, you don't fight it, you study it. Because undeserved pain is always a sign that something bigger is being carved out of us, out of the person that is experiencing pain. Especially if you know by virtue of conscience that you don't deserve it. Most people run towards revenge because of ego, not because of justice, trust me. Because ego in this context is not pride. Ego is that stubborn part of you that fears growth, that fears correction, and fights everything that threatens your old identity. It's the voice that would rather protect your heart than help you heal. It keeps you from defending your pain instead of transforming through it. Revenge is like power, but it bets distraction. What many people don't know is that revenge is one of the greatest distractions on earth. It shifts your eyes from your destiny to the downfall of someone who shouldn't be in your story. The person who hurts you shouldn't be in your story anymore. It leaves you to start monitoring, expecting, checking. Once you engage in revenge, it will lead you to start monitoring, engaging, expecting that the people should follow you. Start planting spies to monitor them, to see if they are falling or not, to see if God is actually making them suffer. It is not your business anymore. Grow through that very thing and understand the reason why God planted pain in your life. By virtue of conscience, you know that you don't deserve this. Grow through it. Stop monitoring people to know if they are going to fall. Live the fight for God. What many people do not know is that they don't know God. Since they don't know God, they don't know that God is handling their problems. And without knowing it, your life becomes reaction, not direction. every time you're reacting. But when you choose self-forgiveness over revenge, you choose God, your spirit becomes light, your mind becomes free, and God begins to move again in your life. Because many people don't rise in life simply because they refuse to travel light. Sometimes forgiveness is not just about those who hurt you or who hurt us, but it's about releasing yourself from the version of you that allowed it in the first place. That's the reason why I said, when pain comes, don't become evil, don't become hard, don't become closed. Transmute pain into purpose. Let it refine you, let it not define you. And if you want to grow, if you want God to open new doors for you, you must travel light. Stop carrying people who dropped you. Stop carrying memories that drained you in the first place. Stop carrying betrayals that broke you. You don't owe anyone revenge. You owe yourself peace. You don't owe anyone explanation. You owe yourself healing. And remember, as long as God is involved, no pain that was meant to destroy you, intentionally or unintentionally, will ever have a final say in your life. To only reroute you, redirect you, and refine you. Pain changes people forever, but only you can decide what it changes you into. I see your pain grow, transmute your pain into purpose, and see your life become easy. Life will flow, and you'll stop being frustrated and depressed.